Hey all, good morning and welcome to ShareTrek. This is Raj here. Last week ended with the indices zooming higher on the back of a better than expected CPI report and the anticipation that the Fed will turn dovish. Since then, a few things have happened or not happened. The Fed has not said that the next hike will be 50 basis points. Also, we have the Democrats retaining control over the Senate over the weekend. On the corporate front, Twitter is turning into a dumpster fire that is also spreading into other areas not related. I heard reports that said Eli Lilly's stock tumbled more than 5% on Friday and was still going down more than 4% at close. The company lost over 15 billion in market cap as a result of the mischievous tweet. This was one of the side effects of $8 verified blue tick. Another side incident of the $8 verified blue tick was Senator Ed Markey getting upset with Elon Musk. Also, Elon Musk was flippant with Ed Markey, who shot back, "Fix your companies or Congress will fix it for you." So that's kind of a threat hanging on Twitter at this point of time, and not only on Twitter but also Tesla, because Ed Markey is on various subcommittees, and one of them happens to be the automobile, and this will surely have an overhang on Tesla and Twitter this morning. So the combination of these events and having an overhang on the indices this morning, with all indices, index futures being negative, as you can see on the screen here, and all of them are negative pre-market. The G20 summit is also going on in Bali, and if we get some positive catalyst from there, then it could help the markets this week. With that said, please do not forget to press the notify button to be reminded of my interview with Jeff Galvin, founder and CEO of American Gene Technologies, in which Jeff talks about his company platform AGT 103-T in detail, as well as prospects of future spin-off and potential IPO. The interview will be on this channel on the 15th, which is tomorrow at around 10 o'clock in the morning. That said, let's take a look at the pre-market price action. So here we are in our TradingView platform, and as you can see, we are in the Nasdaq futures chart. Each of these candles is a one-day candle, and you can see today's candle is a very, very thin doji, which is out here showing indecision. And I'm also feeling a lot of indecision because after the positive vibes of the last end of the last week, we are down 0.45% in Nasdaq futures. 0.45 doesn't seem to be too much. We have a MACD which is bullish, and we have momentum which is above 50, but pre-market we are down minus 0.46%. So I would not take that as bearish at this point of time yet. Let's look at the indices, and we have US oil, which is down 1.23%. This is actually good for us, and we seem to have fallen below the diagonal line of support, and we have also fallen below the horizontal line of support, which is at 88. Right now the oil price is at 87.81. So I'm feeling very good with the oil price. It seems to be moving in the right direction, but we want it to move down further. The MACD is also bearish, and the momentum is also just trying to fall below 50. If it does fall below 50, then we can see further loss in oil, which will be good for the inflation scenario worldwide. And if you look at QQQ, we are going to see that QQQ was up 1.84% yesterday, but pre-market it's down 0.44. 0.44 is pretty negative at this point of time, and we've got a lot of headwinds out here, and our resistance is 286.35. And pre-market we are already at 286.68, so we are just above the resistance. I'm not going to mark that into a support. However, the earlier resistance that we had is definitely a support at 282.10, so I'm going to mark that as a support, but we'll wait and see what happens when the market opens. If we were to convert 286.35 into a support, our next resistance is the 100-day simple moving average sitting at 292.13. Our MACD is bullish, and momentum is also very high, and therefore I am thinking that QQQ should recover. S&P 500 was up 0.97% yesterday, and pre-market we are down 0.25%. We are still on a bull channel, as you can see here, and our MACD is bullish and momentum is above. So actually what happened in the last 2 to 3 days of previous week was that all technical indicators turned positive, and we are riding that wave right now. But we are still within a bearish context. If I zoom out, you can see there is a big bear channel out here. So we cannot be sure that this is not a bear rally until we cross this diagonal line of resistance, which marks the outer limit of the bear channel that we have been traveling in all the way from somewhere around 5th of January 2022. We want to wait and see what happens there. Till then, we should assume all these rallies to be bear rallies. We have Russell Index, which was up 0.82% on Friday, but it's down 0.34% this morning, and its support is at 183.72, and its resistance is at 186.16. But pre-market we are at 186.26. So we have to wait and see what happens with this simple moving average, the thick white line, whether it becomes a support or a resistance. But our ultimate resistance, is going to be at 191.38. Our MACD is bullish, and our momentum is also above average, and it's pretty strong. Dow Jones it was up 0.16%, and today pre-market is down minus 0.26%, and we are on a bear channel out here. Let me draw a bear channel to show you. Let us connect all this higher highs out here. So this is the edge of the bear channel. So we are above the bear channel, and this bear channel is forming some kind of a support for us right now. So I'm going to turn it green. So let us see what happens with Dow Jones, whether it continues to keep moving upward. And if you look at the VIX, it's up 6.48% this morning. Anytime that the VIX rages, it's not good for the indices. So the VIX is telling us to be cautious. And VIX is almost at the bottom, and it has bounced back from the 30% on the momentum chart. And the MACD is still bearish, and pre-market we are up 6.48. So we have to see whether we can continue picking up on momentum. As momentum increases out here, the VIX is going to be a drag on the indices. And if you look at this diagonal line of support out here, we were under the diagonal line of support towards the end of last week, but now the diagonal line of support has been re-established after becoming a resistance briefly during the end of last week. So it's not looking good, and our support, which is at 24.28, is now going to be the new resistance for us. And if we bounce down from there, I can see hope for the indices. US dollar index has gone up 0.32%. It's not sufficiently compensating the drop in oil prices, so it's going to be a net positive for the inflation picture globally, because countries that import oil denominated in US dollars with their native currency are going to find the oil bill reducing, and that in turn is going to reduce their inflation. So overall, I think things are looking mildly good. I'm cautiously optimistic with the market this morning. First, look at the index movers. Microsoft, which was up 1.70% yesterday, is down 0.97% pre-market. Apple, which was up 1.93% yesterday, is down 0.62% pre-market. Amazon, which was up 4.31% yesterday, is down 1.50 pre-market. And Google, which was up 2.72% yesterday, is down 0.44 pre-market. So it doesn't seem like the index movers are supporting the index. So we can't expect support out there. Commodities show that wheat is down 1.78%, which is again good for our inflation picture. And copper is down 2.69, which is again a good news for us at this point of time. If you go to genomics and sort out the genomics sector, we have Invitae at the very top at 16.08% gain yesterday, flat pre-market. Verve was up 15.48% yesterday, flat. There is no trades pre-market. Beam was up 15.32% yesterday, Friday, no trades pre-market here. And if we go to Bionano, I'm adding Bionano here. I'm going to produce a feature on Bionano because they have some good news out there, so watch out for that. CRISPR Therapeutics, Bionano was up 10.37% yesterday. A bit of profit taking has pushed it down 4.51% pre-market. CRISPR Therapeutics was up 10.35% on Friday, and it's already down 1.66% pre-market. DNA was up 7.95% on Friday. Pre-market, it's down minus 1.05%. Teladoc was up 7.52% yesterday on Friday, and pre-market it's down 1.41%. Editas was up 6.53% on Friday, no trades pre-market. Bluebird was up 6.06% on Friday, it's down 3.06% pre-market. ArcG was up 5.87% on Friday, and pre-market there are no trades. Poseida was up 5.78% on Friday, no trades pre-market. And we have Allogene, which was up 5.03% on Friday, flat pre-market. Intelia was up 4.17 on Friday, up 0.07% pre-market. And we have Caribou Biosciences, which was up 3.08% on Friday. No trades pre-market. PSCB was up 2.79% on Friday, and pre-market it's up 0.19%, and we are still tracking towards our cup and handle target of 11.22, and our resistance is at 10.37. We need to break this resistance today, and then we'll be in our direction towards meeting the cup and handle target. So I'm really happy the way it is turning out, and we can see that there's still a little way to go before the RSI becomes overbought. So and MACD is also bullish, so there is a good chance that we're going to cross that over. IDNA was up 2.6% yesterday, and pre-market there are no trades. SQZ Biotech was up 1.48% on Friday, and no trades pre-market. Illumina was up 1.10% on Friday, no trades pre-market. And Illumina is again formed a nice cup and handle pattern. Unfortunately, we have a negative out here, which is a disorderly move up with a big gap. That is giving me a bit of a pause, but there is still a possibility that we may touch the target of 270.24 because we still have RSI, which has more way to go before being overbought, and MACD is also bullish. But this blank spot out here, the disorderly move is causing me a bit of concern. And when we come to IMTX was down minus 2.88% on Friday, no trades pre-market. That's all I have here, my friends. And today I didn't do too much of a technical analysis out there because I'm not sure about the direction of the market. I wish somebody from the Fed came and said that the next interest rate hike is going to be 50 BPS. Maybe that's what the market wants to hear. But the euphoria of Thursday and Friday seems to have died down if I look at the market movers. But I'm still hopeful that in the genomics sector, we are going to see a bit of green out here because there's a lot of good news that's happening in the genomics market. And I'm going to talk about some good news today about BioNano next. So watch out for that video. And again, so that's what I have for presentation today. With this, I'd like to bring the video to an end. And I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead in the market. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.